the offensive line's responsibility to get 2 yards. I mean, we got to get it. It's our goal line, it's offensive line's territory. You got to win it. It's our fault.
What happened from your perspective on those 4 plays?
I really don't know. I mean, we ran the play. I mean, you got to get 11 guys got to work as one for any of the big plays. You know, they're stacking the box like that. We're stacking our guys. We're going to run the football. Got to get it in there. That's just it.
Just talk about the challenge that their defense gave you, especially in the first half, but all day.
I mean, they're a great team. You know, Arthur's a stud. We knew that. I mean, he's as good as he gets. He's so fast. He plays so hard. I knew that from when he was here. That's how he's always been. He's always been Arthur. He's always worked that hard. On 95, Ray Kibble, he played his butt off too. He's a great player. They played hard. At the end of the day, we didn't play harder than they did, and that's why we lost.
Second guessing a little bit, but how much did it hurt not having the line? That last minute.
I mean, yeah, you know, what shoulda, coulda. You know, my grandfather always says if a frog had longer legs, the ass would never reach the ground. So, I mean, it just is what it is.
Does it hurt more because the offense was maybe clicking a lot better in the second half? And it seemed like you guys got the momentum back.
You know, we went out there and we focused and we just did what we had to do. You know, we were executing plays. We were focused. We knew the first half was not acceptable. We went out there and we had some good drives. Lamar had a great play. Travis, you know, showed up. He had a great game. But you know, at the end of the day, we got 2 yards to get to win the game. You know, what more could you ask for? You know, from a football game. And we got to go get it.
Tyler, can you talk about just the second half, the change of Jabari? It seemed like he was more focused, but he was definitely throwing the ball with a lot more accuracy than the guys on the field with the quarterback.
I think he got in a rhythm. I really do. You know, he was out there. You know, he's a real quiet guy. He always has been for 4 years I've known him. But he was out there screaming, "No, let's go, let's go, let's get this going." You know, and like it was fun to see him. He had a great game. You know, what more you could ask for the guy.
Anybody stand up and say anything during halftime? We got down 14-3 or?
No, we really didn't have to. We knew what was going on. We knew that the first half we weren't fought, we weren't executing. Second half we went out there, played our game. Coach Cole could just take. If I'm telling us, one play at a time. You know, play our game. You know, we fall back in there, but I'm sure.
Can you characterize how tough that locker room was after the game? That's a tough way to go.
Just silence. You know, heads down. You know, but we have 24 hours to get over it. Next week we got to focus on the game ahead. You know, we got a lot of football left to play. We can be a very, very good team. We're firing on all cylinders. We're one of the best offenses in the country. And when our defense is playing with that much emotion, they're one of those dominant defenses in the country. So we just got to come to work tomorrow.
Tyler, can you talk about those 2 offsides penalties in the first half that kind of hurt drives?
Killer. You can't do it. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, you're jump off sides. We can't do that. But that's the complete story of last year. You know, like we can say, oh, we're going to focus on penalties, we're going to do that and that. But until we decide that we're not going to jump off sides in 3rd and 4th and 1, and we're going to get a first down, nothing's going to change.
Tyler, you talked about the unit changes that need to take place. Talk about you specifically in your leadership. Coach Golden has said he wants more leadership from you. What do you now do going forward?
Ask him to be more vocal. You know, I've always kind of been a lead by example type of guy. I'm very loud, not quiet. I gotta be more vocal. You know, if I'm playing my butt off and I'm playing hard, I gotta get my other guys to play hard too. So you know, it's just one of those things I gotta learn to adapt. I gotta become a leader.
Time for 2 more questions for Tyler.
Tyler, going back to the penalties, when you say you guys have to decide to do that, I mean, how do you do that? Is it practice? Is it reps? How does that work?
I mean, it's focus. You just gotta not do it. You know, it's as simple as that. Just don't do it. Focus. You know, get out there, have some composure. Know what you got in front of you. Make your calls, and then just play. Sometimes I think when you're thinking too much, you know, you can kind of lose track of the snap count or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's focus. You just got to do it.
Tyler, how about your confidence level on the final drive? You guys really took momentum back at the beginning of the 4th quarter. And going down to the goal line as you did down to the 2-yard line, you had to be thinking you're going to punch that thing in. In your mind, you guys are saying, we got this. Right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, our offensive line, you know, as much confidence as I have in us, and as hard as we work, I mean, there's no reason we should have gotten that. You know, after that last play where Corey almost got in, you know, I was going crazy. You know, I just knew we were going to do it. There wasn't one play where I had any doubt that we were going to be able to punch it in, but you got to do it.